YouTube. So, I figured it's time for an update. I had one last night. Yeah. But it was so sad. It was really cold outside, and I was feeling sorry for myself, so I'm not going to post that. I just got back from Starbucks, where I finally got to charge everything. And I'm going to try not to go for another 2 days, so day after tomorrow. I was really fortunate. I reached out to my mom, who has been giving me the most help, even though it's not really enough to help. I mean, it helps, excuse me. That's the wrong word. It doesn't help me, like, rise out of the situation. It just kind of helps me survive. So, like the 21st, I think, I locked my keys out of my car. So she helped me with her AAA. And then today I asked her for a little bit of money, so I can go to Starbucks and charge my stuff, for like a few days. Hopefully it'll last me like over a week. And I asked my best friend at the same time, because I didn't know, you know, I was desperate, frankly. So my best friend sent me 15, and my mom sent me 60, and my account was already negative 12. So thank you, Jesus. So I can continue. So that's good thing number one. And then there's two more good things. So the second one, my son is coming tomorrow at noon. He got a bunch of tools that, praying to God, it fixes it. It'll help fix the car. I have to change out the alternator. And then number three, so I've obviously been applying to a lot of jobs. And frankly, I even applied to jobs I can't even get to right now, just hoping, you know, we can get this thing running. If I gotta go a mile at a time and pull over on the freeway to get to the town I need to for the interview, I will do that. I got, like, not a call back, but so you fill out the application, and then I got approved or whatever. I passed the first screening, and so I got to answer more questions for the second screening. And now I wait and see if I get an interview. And I've never done it. Well, not exactly. It's like a shift manager for a fast food chain. I was a dietary manager for over a year while someone was on medical leave at a hospital. So, I mean, we had a cafe. I had to make the menus. I had to schedule. I had to order supplies. We did catering. So I think I can do this. As long as I put some money in my pocket, I will do it. And then I didn't realize this, but if this helps anybody out there, there is a Glassdoor app for jobs. I came across it today, downloaded it, and in my particular industry, for my particular job, there's so many more opportunities than there is just finding it online or going on Indeed, Monster, which I don't really use Monster anymore. It's just, I mean, I tried for a few years and never even heard one thing. So primarily Indeed, LinkedIn, whatever. But they had so many, and I don't know if I said before, but my background is food safety and quality compliance. So there were a lot of jobs. For me, not so many that I can, like, walk to or take the bus to, but I just applied. Even for things I didn't fully know I could do, but, like, I know I could learn, especially based on my previous experience. Sorry if I don't look in the camera. I'm like, this is super uncomfortable. So that's that. And okay, so I know most people it's not a big deal, but when you're unemployed for so long and you're just, like, in the dumps because of your situation, wearing leggings and hoodies is like, it's like a blankie. So today, I mean, I'm out of clothes, so, but I guess that's why I did it. But today I put on jeans, you know, I, like, felt cute. I didn't do my hair or makeup, but I don't know, something about my outfit, I just felt really happy, and it put me in a good mood. And I ate 4 cookies today. 2 cookies for breakfast, 2 cookies for lunch. So that's where I'm at there. I'm gonna have an apple for dinner. I have a can of chicken noodle soup, but I'm going to save that. As for the fruit my son brought, I know beggars can't be choosers, but I'm going to wait till I'm starving for that, till I'm like desperately hungry. I'm trying so hard to keep my energy up, to see past this, to, you know, I can get back in school. I can, once I have a job, I'll have money. I could pay off my my gym membership and my phone, have my phone back, so then I'll always have Wi-Fi, and then I'll have money to go do laundry, and I just need a little help getting there. I don't know what I'm going to do about, I mean, I can wash clothes by hand. My great-grandparents taught me how to wash clothes by hand. The only thing I'm worried about is drying them, because it's so cold. I just have no idea how they'll dry. I don't want to be, gross. I might send my son with a bag and see if he'll take a bag of clothes for me. I do have an interview outfit put aside that I don't touch ever. Never. And then, I figure as soon as I'm done with the interview, change, just so I can have it again for the next time. And if I can pull this off, nobody will know I'm homeless until maybe after, and then I could tell them about my experience for, wherever I work or new friends I make or whatever. Even some friends I have right now, some people don't know about my situation, and some people just, like my closer friends, a lot of times they'll reach out or they'll say, hey, how are you? Few times a year, and I'll tell them same, and they go, oh my god, I just assumed, you were in a better place. And it's because they know I've like really dug myself out of places, but there comes a point where you just can't dig yourself out anymore, and you really do need help. And I don't think the people in my life realize that, because they've never been in that situation. It's really abnormal to not have familial support, to not have friendship support, and I guess over time I saw that those relationships were dwindling. They weren't there when I needed them, even though I'd check in all the time, ask them if they need anything, offer my place if they needed help. And I literally, every single friend has needed help at some point, and I always offer my place. And that's why I think I'm so shocked. Sorry, I thought I wasn't recording. I was like, no. And I think that's why I'm so shocked that nobody has reciprocated that, because I would have done that. So I guess I judge them based on what I would do myself. But I'm starting to see I'm not really like other people. So yeah, most people can't imagine what I'm going through. Like, if I could teach everybody there's one thing, I think it would be to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, to try to do that with everybody, and then act. To take a minute to think about what people are going through in their lives, and then treat them appropriately. Something I've learned throughout this whole ordeal, the abusive relationship. He was my fiance, so I'm going to try to differentiate by that. My ex-fiance. ADD. Oh, I don't know if I could say that. I've learned that when you go through hard times, don't rely on others. You can't rely on others. And not that I did purposely. It wasn't like a backup plan or anything, but I really thought much better of people than they turned out to be. So I am an island of one, party of one. And I will always be there for my son as much as I can, but I really hope he's learned that nobody's coming. Which, it's funny because I remember that quote from Oprah. I remember her saying it a long time ago, and I've seen it a few times since then. But nobody's coming, it's just you. And my sister had told me that a while ago, as if it was new. I hate when she does that. And I was like, how could you say that? I'm always here for you. But she could say that because that's how she feels. and I didn't realize that. Something else that might be helpful is, I've been in therapy off and on since I was 9 years old, because my great-grandfather passed away, and I used to sleep in between him and my great-grandma. And not that he didn't die next to me or anything, luckily, but he got sick and he went to the hospital and he died a few days later. And so they put me in therapy because they thought like I wasn't taking it well, because, you know, you're not, I mean, when you're 9, you don't really know what you're saying, you don't understand. And I had said that, like, I wanted to die too, to go with him, because I was like a papa's girl. Obviously, now that I'm older, I wouldn't say that, but I was just a kid. And so anyway, one of my favorite therapists had told me the things that people say and do is information about them. And I feel like that is just a huge explanation of everybody. So, like, for example, me being so giving to others and trying to be there for people as best I can is because I've had nobody be there for me. Or my sister mistreating me, the one below me, she was always really angry growing up. So how could she treat me well when she doesn't even think well about herself back then? Or she didn't take even the time to think about other people, probably. So, I mean, the things that people say and do is information about them. So yeah, I hope that helps somebody. I hope my experiences today help. I keep looking around because there's always people walking around, and like, I'm in a fishbowl. See all my clothes and everything everywhere. So yeah, had a good day today, and I hope that the energy continues, so keep your fingers crossed for me.